guys, welcome back to the channel. So after 2 months of not working on a car or the rear end, we are back. This little project we're doing, rebuilding the rear end. So instead of drilling that hole on top of the housing, we're just going to delete the ABS and do away with the ABS. That sensor would have been right there. So we're going to do away with that. So today I just kind of want to pull it apart. So I got to find a carrier for the rear end. Can't remember where it's at, but I got to find it. Kind of want to just pull it apart a little bit, get the seals out, get the bearings out, see how it looks. We have some Moser axles that's going in, and we have 14 or 411 gears that are going in here. Some new, all new bearings. So now we're getting started on it. So this cover is not getting used, so I don't need to worry about that. So I need to clean some gasket off. So I might go ahead and do that. Just clean it up some. Let's clean this up. So I'm gonna just take a razor blade and just clean off this gasket material here. And try not to let any fall into the rear end. So I don't want to get these caps mixed up, so I'm just going to lay them like this to go in. That left, right. But we are not going to be drilling a hole up there for the ABS because there's a reluctor wheel that goes around the carrier, and I can't find a reluctor wheel for a Series 3 carrier. You can only find them for a Series 2, and I can't find one for Series 3, and I don't feel like trying to pull the one off of white trash because that's going to be my backup rear end. And I heard that if you try to take the reluctor wheel off the carrier, there's a good chance it'll break. So you're going to be running no ABS. Alright guys, so I have found the carrier for the 10 bolt. So now that I put the wheel studs on, the axles, now I can start with the carrier, getting the bearings off and the gear off. So now that I got the carrier set up in the vise, now I can begin taking the bolts off for the gear. and turns out these bolts for the ring gear are actually reverse threads. So instead of pulling one bolt out at a time, I will try to break every single one of them loose with the impact. So after realizing that, I stripped the bolts, since these are reverse threads, and every single one of them are that way. So now I am trying to get the bolts out. That's where we are at right now. The threads are gone. The threads are gone. Yeah. Just like pull the threads out. Alright, so we also need to get this shim off at the bottom. We'll reuse that. So we need to take all this off. That's what we need right there. Now we can save this piece right here before we rebuild it. In the Mullet'z Garage Olympics. This is the gear throwing competition. A ring gear throwing competition. Yeah. Perfect. Yards up? Yeah, I said 20. 20 yards. Your turn. Oh. Feeling good. I got one practice throw in. It's all about form, not how far you can go. We'll see how you do. Now, way off to the right. I got you by inches. Got me about a foot. Say about a foot, yeah. Can't even see if it's pulling. So using the impact did work. Pulled the bearing out. Now we just gotta figure out how to get it out the rest of the way. Nice. So now we gotta get the other bearing out and we'll be done. Alright, so basically I came up with this idea. You got the washer. This washer and this bolt. Feed it through the tube. Take a sheet of metal. Thicker would be better with a washer and a nut. And get it tight. And then you'll need to use the impact. Impact it till it comes out. Till it get flush. That's what we did. And that's it. That's it. Alright, so we are done disassembling the rear end and carrier. Got done taking the seals and bearings out. Next will be to clean it, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Got the ring gear off after stripping the bolts. So now I just left to clean up. So I'll make another video of us assembling the rear end. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all in the next one.
We make the streams louder.